Hi guys, welcome to Soulful Sunday. And today I want to talk about the greatest crisis can become your greatest opportunity. And the greatest crisis we're living with at the moment is this virus that's going around. And I'm sure you're sick to death at this stage of listening and watching what's going on. Now, it is scary and it is a very, very important time to take care of yourself. But what I want to talk to you today about is this is the greatest crisis, well, that I have ever come across in my life. And maybe it's the same for you. But I'm going to make it my greatest opportunity. And that's what I'm saying to you today. Let this greatest crisis be your greatest opportunity. So what can I do in this? Maybe it's simple thing as cleaning out my drawers. Maybe it's clean out my kitchen presses. Maybe it's spend time and start communicating, because do you know what? Conversation's going to come back through this, because you're going to be grounded. You're going to be in an environment in your home with people and you're going to have to talk to them. So conversation's going to come back. But be careful what you're talking about. Don't keep talking about this stuff. Don't keep doing it. There's lots of things. There's lots of things that can be talked about. Also, another thing, be very, very careful what you're speaking about in front of children, because children are like sponges and they're soaking up all this and they're scared. You know, little granddaughter said to me yesterday, Nanny, I'm afraid I'm going to die. And she's 8, you know, so she's listening to conversations, she's listening to the news, she knows why she's off school, she's scared, and lots of kids are scared. So just have a chat with them and explain to them, you know, this is what's happening and Mommy's here, Daddy's here, whatever it is, and we're going to be all safe together. Whatever, you know your own children better than me. But anyway, that's just something that really struck me yesterday, was children are soaking all this up. So be mindful. So going back then to what can I do, what will I do? So if you write down on one side of your piece of paper, what can I do in this crisis? Okay, I can clean out my presses, I can bake, I can do an online course, there's lots of things I can do. What am I willing to do is another one, and this will probably be a shorter list. So we know all you can do, we can all do lots of things, but what am I willing to do? And then when you find your willing to do list, do it, because we don't know how long this is going to last. But the thing is, when we come out of this, we're going to be totally different people. There's going to be a lot more gratitude. There's going to be a lot more appreciation for life. And maybe for some of us, there's not going to be people in our lives that we loved, you know, because life still happens. But there's also going to be new birth. Babies are still going to be born during this time. So there's lots of good things to focus on. But the most important thing to focus on is your mind, your thoughts. You don't have to let the thoughts sit in your head and ruminate and make you feel worse. Let your thought come in, let it go out, be aware of it. There's the 3 A's, the awareness of what's going on in the world, the acceptance of what's going on in the world, because you can't change it, and then there's the action. What can I do? What am I willing to do? So that's it for Soulful Sunday. I hope it's helpful. And if I can help you in any way, send me a private message and I will get back to you. But don't scare the pants off yourself and don't scare the pants off children. Just, what can I do? What am I willing to do? Now, I hope that has been helpful for today's Soulful Sunday. So take care of yourself as always and take care of each other. And I'll see you all on Wisdom on Wednesday. Take care, guys.